6, Hull KR 6. A brilliant statement win this from Steve McNamara's men after the disappointment of going out of the Challenge Cup at the hands of the Huddersfield Giants. They needed to bounce back. They needed to show their credentials, and they certainly did. A brilliant, brilliant performance this from the Dragons. As for KR, they went over a couple of days before. Lots of social media posts, jumping in and out of the swimming pool. Quite frankly, I think they should have stayed there. It wasn't the best showing this from KR. Questions will be asked by Willie Peters of his men. A real critical time now of the season for KR. Next on the horizon for them, Wigan at home, then Saints at home, then Warrington away before the Broncos. And of course, within all of that is the Wigan Warriors in the Challenge Cup. 4 massive games coming up now for KR. And on this showing, they will have to be better in those games if they're going to pick up the wins or get to Wembley. As for the Catalan Dragons, like I say, they needed to bounce back. Steve McNamara very disappointed with the performance against the Huddersfield Giants. And I have to say, the moves on the right edge in that first half, very, very good indeed. I thought the Ikevalu try, very, very nicely taken indeed. The Tom Davies one as well, a typical Davies one. You can't be giving him that much room on the edges. He's going to punish you. Obviously, between them was a Joe Burgess try, and I thought Joe, yet again, showed real quality for KR on that right edge for him. Great, great score for Hull KR, but that was as good as it got, really, wasn't it? It didn't get any better than that. I mean, don't get me wrong, the first 15 minutes, really competitive. Then the Dragons really did just set the first half alive, getting out to a 26 points to 6 lead before half time. And then there was a real grind, wasn't there? The second half was a grind. Hull KR came back. They looked a little bit more steely in defence before, of course, the Tom Johnston try. Of course, Mickey McLaughlin getting a try in the first half, as did Theo Fage and Jordan Desiree. And I thought Desiree and Satai, after 20 minutes when they came on, I mean, they really do punch some big holes, don't they? I mean, the 2 big units. Both of those players had a good one. Satai, 9 tackle busts. 9 he had in this game. Absolutely brilliant. 15 carries, 114 metres from Chris. Desiree with a try, very nicely taken. Of course, the one before that, the drive before that, was a Satai one. It was a 1-2 from the prop forwards, wasn't it? That got them in the position for that score. Those 2 coming off the bench, really good to see. They've got a quality pack, haven't they? They really have. Bailey Sivernon having a cameo. We know Tarek Sims has been playing really good rugby league. What a try from Sims. How much did it mean to him as well? We'll be reliving that at the end of In the Sheds tonight. But yeah, incredible stuff. Absolutely incredible stuff from the Catalan Dragons. Like I say, they needed to bounce back, didn't they? And they did. Real quality. I mean, yeah, there was a few standout performances, but actually this was a 1-17 performance from the Dragons. As for the Robins, apologies to our levels. We really did put the mockers on him, didn't we, in Game of the Week? He didn't have his best game under the high bomb. Yes, he got the assist for the Burgess try, but I think he'd want his time again, wouldn't he, if he could. George King returned, quite ineffective, expected really after a long layoff. Only got 32 metres from 3 carries. Didn't really feature for too long in the game. I hope that George King is okay. Did they rush him back? That's a big question, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, the Catalan Dragons, top of Super League, rightly so. They've been brilliant. 7 wins from 8 games. You can't knock it, can you? We did expect it. Start the season, they did this last year. You looked at the roster, you thought, well, it's going to be interesting to see. They lost a lot of people last year, but, bottom line is, they bounced back again, haven't they? Steve McNamara doing an incredible job in Perpignan, and congratulations to him. Now comes a real pivotal time for him in Super League. The good news is, in the next run of fixtures, he has got the Warrington Wolves and the Wigan Warriors. Their eyes may be very firmly fixed on semi-final contest in the Challenge Cup. Next up is Leeds this week, away from home. Then they go to Wigan. Then it's the Leeds Rhinos at home before the Warrington Wolves at home on the other side of the Challenge Cup game. And then it's St Helens away. That is a real difficult set of fixtures. And then it's Lee at home and Huddersfield at home. We've just seen what Huddersfield has done to him in the Challenge Cup. So this is now a real big set of fixtures for the Catalan Dragons. If they can come through this with some serious points, I'll tell you now, they will fancy themselves for the League Leaders Shield. And I'll be honest with you, they could. They'll look a really good unit. I like how they're looking on the edges. They've got 2 great wingers in Davis and Johnston. I thought Arthur Morg, of course, is a great player. Had a good game at the weekend. Ikevalu looks the part. Romano, we like him as well. Jordan Abdul, of course, still to come back in maybe 2 to 3 weeks' time. That's happy days once he comes back. A phenomenal pack. They've got it in the Catalan Dragons. Don't worry about that. They have got every chance of becoming getting to the grand final, maybe getting the first grand final victory. You can't take them for granted. This was, like I say, a statement win. They played brilliantly well. They completely nullified a Hull KR side that have been playing some sensational rugby league, and they just basically did them. 100% did him. Hull KR can have no arguments whatsoever. Second best right across the field. I'm sure Willie Peters will be very honest about that as well. Right, who are we giving the 3-2-1 to? Well, like with Sky, I thought Mickey McAlorum coming back from his layoff, brilliant. More so in his defence than his attack. Of course, he got his try, but 33. What's going on? 33 tackles from Mickey McAlorum in this. Really, really good indeed. The 2 points I'm going to give to Chris Satai. I thought when he came on, like I say, those 9 tackle busts, that period of the game, up to 20 minutes, it was a real contest. Then Satai came on and he really did punch and punch and punch. 9 tackle busts, 15 carries, 114 metres. He really did carve up KR in that period of the game, which allowed them to get on the front foot to really destroy the Hull KR defensive line time and time again to get to that 26-6 half-time lead. So congratulations to Chris Satai. He gets me 2 points. And the 1 point, this might surprise you, he didn't play the whole game, but Matic Avalu had a great game up until he went off, and I think deserves a point. He got a great try. He got a great assist. He did 24 tackles in D. He ran the ball for 72 metres from 11 carries. He had a really good, solid knock kick, Avalu. I was disappointed to see him go off. I do think he was worthy of that point on the day. What's your thoughts on that? Of course, Davis was good as well for the Catalan Dragons. I must say that. I thought Tom Davis was good as well. But I'm going to give it to Ikavalu. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Some of you might say it should have been Tom Davis. And do you know what? I sort of see that. But I'm going to give it to Ikavalu. I thought he was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. In the key moments of the game, he really did make a difference in that first half. And of course, in the second before he went off. So that is where we're going. There's the 3-2-1. That's in the sheds for round number 8. We hope you've enjoyed them yet again. Fantastic, fantastic rugby league. Enjoyed by all. We will be back with more in the sheds for round number 9 next week. Oh yeah, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, get in the comments. Tell all your friends about us in the sheds. Nobody does anything like this. It's a fantastic production. We hope you enjoy it, and we will be back next week for more in the sheds. Go and enjoy a couple of days of getting your breath back. We all start again on Thursday night. Bye for now.